Right everybody, welcome back. Today we are off to Captain Cook's Monument on the Yorkshire Moors. So it's been about a couple of weeks since my last camp. Been busy with other stuff, but we're back out on the trail. I think the route that Adam's got us going on is about an hour, so we'll probably be about 45 minutes with us trekking there. So yeah, I'm excited. I mean, the weather's not that good today, but hey ho, you've got to make do, haven't you? There's Adam back there. But yeah, never camped here before. This is brand new, which is exciting. And just a small teaser into what you're going to be seeing. I've got a new tent, so I've sold my other one, my Van Gogh, just because, like I was saying to Adam, I mean it's a 3-season tent, but I think it's a bit overkill for a 3-season. And I think when it gets to the summer months, I think it'll just be too much. It's a brilliant tent, don't get me wrong, but I think the one that I've got with me now is just more practical, as you'll see later. But yeah, I'm excited to use this on its maiden voyage, and hopefully nothing goes wrong. I'll speak it into existence now, won't I? The wind will pick up all of a sudden and then it'll bloody blow off, but hopefully not. I mean, the forecast's just meant to be like this for the rest of the day, and I think the temperature's meant to drop around 8 degrees, so hopefully everything goes well. So I'll see you soon. Yeah, it is, isn't it? So we're about half an hour into the walk now. Just been having a good chat. And the clouds have parted over here, so
That's either rain or the sun's rain.
oh yeah. Looks like rain, doesn't it? Ah, we'll be alright. We'll be sound.
My fancy jacket at all, thinking it's not going to rain.
Have you left your rain jacket?
I've got my red one that I wore to Hell Valley.
Oh, right. Oh, that'll be alright.
Good one.
Yeah, I haven't brought my Paramore, I've just brought my Adidas, so hopefully it doesn't rain.
I wouldn't mind raining on the fence better.
Ah, we'll be sound. Fingers crossed. Right, what an absolute slog that was. It only took about 2 minutes, but I was sweating by the end. Absolutely knackered. But we've made it, we're here. There's the view. And there it is. Captain Cook's Monument. And, oh, actually I'll swing his over here. If you can see, where is it? Roseby Topping, just behind it. So yeah, we haven't reached camp yet. I think it's only just down the bank there. Adam was mentioning, but it's a lovely evening. But that looks like rain over there. So you can't trust the weather, can you? Can't bloody trust the weather. But hopefully my new tent stands up to it. It's alright, that, isn't it? Here it is. Captain James Cooker. So I've never been that way before. I've been here a couple of times in the past. I've been to Roseby Topping as well a few times, but we always come from that direction. I can't remember what the name of the car park is, but we usually come up that path, and then behind this monument here there's a path that takes you all the way back down to the forest and back around to the car park. But that was a brand new route that for me. I recognise it because I think I've been mountain biking there before with my dad a couple of years ago. But I digress. Adam's just taking in the views, and I reckon we're just going to go head over to camp now. So I'll see you very soon. Right, here we are. Literally about 2 minutes away from the monument. Hold on. Is there a tree in the way? I think you can see it. Where it's so bloody hard when you... There it is. But yeah, look at that. Fire pit. A few people have been here before, I must say, but yeah, loads of pictures. You can do all sorts here. Hammock camping, you name it. But yeah, I'm just going to find a good decent spot now and set up the tent. The new tent. So right, here we have it. It's not done yet, but let's go back a bit. There it is. The Mountain Laurel Designs Trail Star. And if you look in there, acres of room. It's a bit flappy on these corners, but it'll make do. The wind's coming from that direction, so it should be okay. I'm just going to quickly pop the inner in, and then away we go. So I'll just quickly show you around the tent. So this is more of a tarp than a tent. Swing these round, there's the back. Look at that. Like a jet. So what you do is with this is that you can use your trekking poles. There's one there, and there's the other. And you can set it at whatever height you want. So the lower the trekking pole, the lower to the ground it goes. So the less wind that comes in, blowing a draft through. So on the summer nights you can increase the height of your trekking pole to about 140, 130 centimetres, and then there's a massive gap between the tent and the floor. It means you get loads of airflow and you get less condensation. But since it's not quite summer yet, we're still in spring, and it's not too cold. I've got my gilet on and my base layer on, but I also want to make sure I'm not too cold tonight, even though I've got my -9 sleeping bag, so I should be fine. But just about shot the inner in. Here's the inner, all set up. Nice, there's a trekking pole, and you literally just peg a few stakes in, and it's got a bit of bungee cord on, and away you go. Just tighten it up, and then the bathtub floor rises. So I couldn't tell you what the floor is. I think it might be something like 15D nylon. Correct me if I'm wrong. But loads of space, and I've got a view of just another camper. Brilliant. And then extra bungee cord. There you go. It'll probably break sometime soon because it's me. But I'm just about to get unpacked, set all my stuff up, and chow down on that pot noodle. Sleeping pad, sleep. Tell you what's an absolute lifesaver is a compression sack. I couldn't recommend them enough. Right, this is off. This isn't even the one that comes with the sleeping bag, which is a shame, but it is what it is. This is just a Berghouse one that I borrowed from another one that we've got. It's just a cheap synthetic one, but packs down the sleeping bag so small it fits like a dream in this bag, and you've got acres of room for the rest of your stuff. So just once you're doing this, make sure to let it loft up. Just let it rest out. I can't remember if in my last video I showed you this properly, but this thing is the Mountain Hardware Yawn Patrol Special Edition, which has a ton of different features. For one, it's got a foam pocket, which is ideal to keep your electronics warm. It's got 2 zips on either side, and it's got a zip where your foot is. So if you want to have a walk around the campsite, you can, which I've done on my last camp, which was quite funny, because you look like an absolute penguin when you're walking around, but I don't think it's to be taken seriously. But it does work, it keeps you really warm. So I think if I'm like on a campsite or anything in the future, I'll definitely use it, but not for stuff like this, because it's a bit silly. But yeah, -9, so I should be fine tonight. I haven't brought my bivvy bag, that's one thing that I forgot, but I think I'll be fine. If anything goes wrong, it's about, what? Oh, it's about an hour to the car, so I should be fine. Right, I'm getting a bit hungry now, so I need to... Right, finally, getting some food on. Top tip I always do for when I'm carrying a canister around is I always put it in a bin bag, like a little bin bag, just so if there's any rust on the bottom of there, it's not going inside your pot. So just a little tip I want to give you. But I can't wait for this now. Just pot noodle. I did buy 2 for 1, but I wasn't really that hungry, and I've got a mega chicken noodle. I need to spice things up a bit. I mean, I went on a camp the other week. I didn't want to film it. I just really wanted to be taking it all in, chilling. Took a couple of beers, took a steak, took my frying pan, cooked it up. The weather was unreal, and it was just a lovely time. I didn't have to film, which I do enjoy, absolutely love it. But taking a break from it was really nice, especially after the whole palaver with Helvellyn, which I hope you've seen the video and I hope you've enjoyed, even though it was a terrible situation. But like I said in the video, you've got to go through these things, haven't you? Well, hopefully not for some people. I hope you never go through something like that I went through, and I hope you have a lovely camping career. But stuff like that makes you feel alive and gives you a bit of a buzz, which for some people want to go and do, don't they? You know, seek the thrill, which I'm not really all about. I don't know if you can hear that, but there's some people on motorbikes near the monument, just being divvies. I don't know what they're doing, but I hope they're not here all night, because I want my beauty sleep. Right, so that's nice and tight. I tell you what, this has come a bit loose, so I reckon I'm just gonna get me pocket knife. Oh, you stay there. pocket knife, and then just tighten that up a little bit. I've been doing this over the past few times I've been out actually. Oh no, that's my rain cover. It's been doing this a few times over the past couple of camps, just getting loose, but it's no biggie. I can literally just screw it back in with me knife if I can find it. There it is. Sweet. Hey, right. Just got a Swiss Army knife. I've had this for about, what you thinking, 10 years? 10 years I reckon. I actually got it in Switzerland when I went with the Scouts on the Royal Jamboree, which was pretty cool. Got to meet loads of other people from across the world in the Scouts. So yeah, it's even got my name engraved on it, but I digress. Anyway, so what I was doing is I was just tightening these screws up, and then we're going to fire away. Shut that away. So, put it on the tripod. Tell you what, this cooking set from Van Gogh is absolutely spot on. I think it was like 20 quid on Amazon, next day delivery with Prime, and it's done the job. It's a litre pot. It's got a cover on, just so you don't burn your hands when you pick it up. It comes with this little tripod. Just bring your own lighter. Stove is Van Gogh as well, and I reckon that was maybe about 15 quid, so all in all about 35 quid for a cooking set, which is decent. And then you just go to places like the Range or Halfords just to get your gas, and away you go. You can cook all you want. It's windy outside. It's a little windy outside, but I can't feel anything, considering that this is a tarp and not a tent. So I'm chuffed with it. Right. See if you can see that. No, I'll tell you what, I'll put it here. So, just turn that anti-clockwise. There you go. And I haven't even put any water. I haven't put any water in. Right. Hey, right everyone. It's about 11:15 now. Sunrise is at about half 5. So I think it's time to get some shut eye. For that, new sleeping bag. You can connect the hood with a little button here. That just keeps this connected. And then you can put your arm out either side. It keeps you nice and toasty. It's lovely and warm, and I'm debating whether or not to boil me water for a hot water bottle. I'll decide that in the next couple of minutes, but I hope you've liked the video so far. If you haven't already, like and subscribe, leave a comment. It really helps the channel out. I appreciate everyone who's been following so far. And if you haven't already left because of the last bloody video, well, thank you. There's more to come. I'm absolutely chuffed with this pitch. It's such a good spot. Adam's done really well. Kudos to him for finding this. I've done a little modification at the door actually. I'll show you as I'll spin this around. I'll tell you what. So, if you see there, I've made the doors a bit wider because they were narrow, but because I've laid it closer to the ground and the pole, is lower than it should be. I've had to widen the door and it's made it more taut because it was a bit flappy at the door, but it's worked out pretty well. There's been a few gusts coming through, but it hasn't bothered the tent at all. So good job overall. I'm really impressed. Really impressed. There's been a couple of moths coming in, but I've had to close this up and it hasn't bothered. Oh, speaking of moths, there it is. Right, there's been a couple flying about now, so I'm going to have to leave this. Alright, I'll see you in the morning. Adios. Hey, good morning everyone. Well, I'll tell you what, I had a really good sleep. I woke up once and it was a bit cold. It was a touch cold. So all I did was I just reheated my water in the pan. It's still warm now. It's literally absolutely boiling. So my sleeping bag's nice and toasty, which is good. But it's about 5:30, and from what I can see, it's a bit grey outside. I'll spin you around. It's a bit grey over there, so it's not the best. But I've just spoke to Adam there, and there's apparently a bit of colour over there from where the sun's rising. So I might just pop out and go and see it. Apart from that, probably just going to get a brew on. Have one of my flapjacks for brekkie. But we'll manage. Just get packed up and leave and get home. But yeah, it's been solid. No complaints at all. It's absolutely barely any condensation, if any. I think it's just where from where I've been sleeping. If I go outside, yeah, there's barely any condensation, which is mint. Gus got up last night as well. So I had the tent was sort of touching the top of my tent, my head. Apologies, I've just woke up. But yeah, I'm just so happy with this tent. The amount of room you're getting it. I was conscious about this bathtub because I've still got room up there, and my sleeping pad's right against the tent there because I'm quite a tall person. But it's all good. Done. Right. I won't keep us. I'm gonna crack on with some brekkie, have a coffee, and I'll see you when I'm packing up. Right, we're all packed up and ready to go. Sunrise was just over there. It was actually quite nice. Wasn't too bad. We thought it was going to be overcast, but no. She appeared, which was nice. Anyway, that's where I was. There's Adam. That's where he was. And as always, leave no trace. I'll see you soon. Just got back to the car park and put everything away in the car and ready to set off. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. That's another camp under the belt for me, and there's definitely going to be more to come, so stay tuned. Thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe, and as always, happy camping. Adios.